Hello everyone and welcome. I hope you all are safe and well. So I am going to be showing all of my completed pages for the month of February. I didn't get as much done as I did in January, which I didn't expect to, but I still got a decent amount done, I feel like. So the first picture that I completed this month was this one. It is by Rick Lee. Her website is www.ricklee.net. And this is one of her PDF packs. And when I first saw this image, I knew that I needed to buy her PDF. So I think it turned out really awesome. I used my Brute Funer pencils to do the whole thing, and I love how the skin turned out. The 520 set has a great range of browns, which I'm so excited about because I feel like I'm very limited with a lot of my other pencil sets. So yeah, I love how that one turned out. Let me show a work in progress. This is Neko Girls by Coco Weil, and I have started this page. So I have based all of the stars with marker, and then I've been shading in the stars. I just need to shade in the yellow ones and then color the girl and the rest of this stuff, and it'll be done. But this one has been really fun to work on. Super fun and colorful. Alright, next up, I finally colored a picture in Woodland Fairies Special. I have had this, since it was came out, I think in 2019. I could be wrong, but I've just been too scared to color in it because it's such a beautiful book. So I colored this image right here, which is Dandelion Fairy, and I used a combination of media. I used Brute Funer pencils for her hair, for the dandelions, and for the leaves. And then I used watercolor for the background, so it makes that nice crinkly effect. And I think the light tan background kind of adds like a kind of, I don't know, vintage effect to it, if you will. And then I used pastel pencils on the dandelion seeds, so there's like some blue and yellows in there. And I had a lot of fun working on this, so I'm excited to have jumped the hurdle of being too scared to color in this book. So you'll see me coloring it more, hopefully. Next up, I did another page in Myris Druk Europa. I know I butchered that. This is by Rita Berman. I did another like window scene. So there was this one that I did last month. This one I did for February, and I think it turned out really pretty. The background is Inktense, and the flowers are Prismacolor. I think they turned out really cool. Let me show a super close up. I really like the feathered effect that I achieved. And then I like these glowing lights again. And then I used, I think, a combination of pastel pencils and Prismacolors for everything else on the page. The only thing I don't like about this page is how I did the butterfly. I wish I would have done something a little different. I was trying to go for like a pink, and then it turned more into the same type of brown that the background was. So I was a little sad, but maybe I'll go in and make it darker someday. So that's that book. So far that's 3. Okay, this is Million Llamas by Lulu Mayo. I was so excited to color this. I did this page, super simple. I used Inktense and then I believe that's polychromos for the llamas, and then some pastel pencils for these clouds. And then I used my Fine Tech watercolors to trace on the sun. Let's see if I can get a little bit more light in here so it'll shine, hopefully. No, it's not gonna shine super obviously, but these little rays have gold on them, which I think is kind of fun. And then also on the inside of the sun rays also has gold. Okay, and then Circle of Life. Let's see, I'm trying to remember what picture I did this month in here. Oh, it was this one. Okay, I loved working on this one. I think it turned out really awesome. Sorry for the jiggle. So I used mostly Inktense, and I think it turned out really cool. I love these like stone mountains, and also the greenery I think turned out really nicely. And then yeah, so everything is Inktense, and then the clouds I used my pan pastels to kind of just get this soft. So there's like pinks and yellows in there, and some blues I think too. So this one was super fun. I think I did it in like a day because I was just having so much fun with it. Okay, so next up is sorry, my voice is being really weird today. Coloring Heaven collection Chibi by Josh Lee. I did a picture in here. I did this one. I used Inktense for all of this part, and then I used watercolor for the background. I'm not super happy with how his skin turned out. It just is kind of a little blotchy, and I don't know, but I love how the rocks turned out though, and again these clouds. I just realized I did a lot of pictures with clouds this month. But yeah, I think it turned out super fun, and the crinkle of the paper is so awesome. I love that. But yeah, I just thought the vibrant colors turned out really nicely. And then I did a picture in Magical Delights by Clara Markova. Did I finish a picture, or did I complete a whole entire one? Oh, I did this one. Okay, yes. This one I used Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils. I love how this one turned out. I was going to color it last month, and then I got distracted by other stuff. But when I saw it, I knew immediately like the exact colors that I wanted to use for everything, and I think it turned out really awesome. I mean, the background is a little sketchy, but I think it still looks really nice. I like the kind of glowy effect that the lantern has, and it was really fun to try to color or get the effect of metal with watercolor pencils, because so far I've only done it with regular pencils. And then I love the pomegranate colors. There's like some, I don't know, I just really love how this one turned out. And then I finally finished a Forever Whip in Portuguese Tourist by Carolina Kupikalska. This has been a whip pretty much since I got the book. I did this rose. This was the only thing that had been done, and it was with Arteza brush markers, and it bled through, and I was just a little sad. So the rest of it is done in Inktense. So I love parts of it, and I'm neutral on the background. I think it works, but at the same time, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because I think it works, but I don't know if I should have picked this color, if that's the best one. But yeah, I had a lot of fun working on it, and I added some fine tech details on like the lines on her skin. It's kind of like reminded me of henna a little bit right here. So yeah, I had a lot of fun working on it though, and that's the important thing, right? It doesn't really matter too much how it turns out as long as I had fun doing it. Okay, next up, A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. I did this picture right here for Valentine's Day. And I love the super bold red background, which I did with acrylic. I feel like it just makes everything pop off the page while also complementing the Valentine color scheme. And I thought these little sloths and tutus were so cute. So yeah, the background is acrylic, and then everything else is done with Prismacolors. And I feel like I should have added a second color to kind of blend this dark pink to the light pink a little bit better, but I think it still adds kind of a cool effect. So yeah, I had a lot of fun working on it. I think I did this in a day as well. Okay, and then this was just like I need to color something and I need to color it fast because I was feeling really not anxious but like restless that day. So this is a coloring book for girls fashion, and I did that. This is a kind of book you could defend yourself with. Let's see, I know it's in here. I believe I just used regular pencils. So let's see if I can find it. Sorry, I should have marked where it is in such a big coloring book. I know it's somewhere closer to the back. Well, you're getting an unofficial flip through. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so I like the clothes. I was trying to do a darker skin tone with Prismacolors, and I feel like it turned out a little like it's not picking up on camera, but it looks a little like green. I don't know. But I think it still turned out really nicely. I liked the colors that I picked for her clothes. And it was fun just to color something really quickly in just one sitting. Okay, next up, Reptiloids coloring book. It's a cute little coloring book, and I did this picture right here. I used water-based markers to base everything, and then I used Prismacolors. Did I use Prismacolors? No, I used Polychromos on top to shade everything. I think it was really cute, so I had a lot of fun working on that. And then I did a picture in Dreamland by Coco Wayo, and I love how it turned out. It's these poppies, and if I show closer, the shading isn't really picking up on the darker poppies as well as on these ones. But I had a lot of fun with my fine tech watercolors, my metallic ones. I added it as embellishments on the butterfly and then also in the flowers, and then I used my pearlescent ones for the moon and then gold for the stars. So I went a little crazy as far as the embellishment goes on this one with my goldy, is it mica watercolors? Yeah. So that was super fun. And then also kind of in the Valentine's Day spirit, since swans symbolize love, I did this swan right here. And I think it turned out super awesome. Ironically, I decided purple was the best for this part, color-wise, because I had colored everything else. So it's just kind of funny that this is also purple over here, but yeah, so I did this one, and it's all done in Prismacolor. I used 2 different colors for this purple, so I did a light layer of one of the purples, and then I burnished with a lighter purple. I think it turned out super awesome. I love all the different greens, and I wanted the swan to be a focal point, so I tried to keep it really simple and not busy, because I didn't want it to get lost, and swans are, they're white anyways. And I found out that there are some swans that are pink, so I added some pink to some of the pattern, and yeah, had a lot of fun working on it. Okay, I finally colored a picture in this Scandinavian coloring book. This one is very patterny, and so to keep with the patterns and not distract, I just kept it really simple, and I used only 2 colors. I used yeah, just a light blue marker and then a dark blue marker for the pattern. So nothing too crazy, but it was really fun and relaxing to work on. And then I finished this whip. This is by oh dear, Mystic Art Mirrors. Sorry, that was, oh yeah, I have it on the back, but yeah, so this is by Mystic Art Mirrors. Everything, let's see, her skin, hair, and clothes were based in alcohol marker. And then I shaded her clothes and her skin with polychromos, and then I shaded her hair with my Caran d'Ache Luminance pencil, and then this was done with polychromos as well. And I just think it turned out like really smooth, and it's really pretty. I love how her hair turned out. See if I can show close up, because it's really subtle but really pretty. Okay, last I did 2 pictures in Summer Nights, and I still need to upload one to Instagram. I did it for some of the Hannah Carlson color alongs that are going on, just to like show, you know, good that, you know, we're thinking of her and hoping that everything is okay with her health. So I did this picture for that, and I think it turned out really cool. I did watercolor for the background, and I purposely made it so it wasn't even, so it kind of have like a fabric, like a velvety kind of feel to it. And then I loved working on these gems. I only used 1 color per gem. And then I used my Finetech Gold watercolors to add on this like gold beading that goes around. And then I just finished this yesterday, so the last day of the month of February, and this is in honor of Ukraine, with everything that's going on over there right now, just like, you know, showing, you know, this is, you know, we're praying for them and hoping that everything can work out with as little violence as possible. And so I used the colors of the Ukrainian flag, and sunflowers are the national flower, so that's why I picked this page in particular, and then adding on to it the symbolism of butterflies, which symbolize hope, and to me personally, they're a symbol of freedom. So yeah, just hoping and praying that everyone there can be safe, and that everything can be resolved. So I used watercolor in the background and Inktense for the sunflowers, and then I used glitter gel pen. Let's see if it'll show. Glitter gel pen for the butterflies, and then just like a pastel blue pencil to shade in the butterfly and the caterpillar as well. And yeah, I did this. It took me only a day to work on, and yeah, that's the last coloring page that I did this month. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the coloring pages. Let me know what your favorite one was. Also, I just one reason too that I didn't get as many completed this month is I was working behind the scenes on getting these completed, getting everything compiled for publishing on Amazon. I do have a full flip through of this coloring book, but here's a little sneak peek. So this is a project that I've been working on for a good amount of months and it's finally done and available, and I am in love with it and I'm excited to color in it. And this is the black background version, so it's all the same pictures but with a black silhouette behind it to really help everything pop. So yeah, anyways, thank you again so much for watching. I hope you all can stay safe and well, and I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!